Hello team and family, this is video number 2 over percent proportion practice. The number 375 is 60% of what number? So I need to remember when I'm saying my percent proportion, my percents always go over 100, and then the word is usually indicates the part or shows the part, and the word of usually shows the whole thing. So when I'm looking at this, the number 375 is 60%, so 375 is 60%, so that's the part. And I'm looking for of what number? Of is the total or the whole thing, so that's what I'm actually looking for in this problem. And I'm also given a percent. My percent is equal to 60, so I can set up a proportion using this information from the problem. So I'm going to put my proportion. I know 375 is the part. I don't know what the whole is, so I'm going to put an X. And then my percent is 60, and all percents are out of 100, so it's 60 over 100. First step, I'm going to cross multiply. I have 60 times X equals 375 times 100. Step 2, I multiply the two factors next to each other. So I multiply 375 times 100, which is 37,500. And then the last step, step 3, I'm going to divide both sides by the number in front of the variable, which is x. 60 divided by 60 cancels out. 37,500 divided by 60 will get me my answer. And I can divide that out to the side if I didn't know what that answer would be. But I can know that I can take away a 0 here and a 0 here, so that'll help. If I do this number 3750 divided by 6, I'm going to get my answer for x. X is equal to 625. So 375 is 60% of 625. That's my answer. Make sure I box it in. Next one, the number 488 is 30% of what number? So the number 488 is 30% of what number? Similarly, it says 488 is 30%, so 488 is the part, and 30% is also the part. I'm looking for the whole thing. Of what number is what I'm looking for because I don't have that information. So I put 488 on top, that's my part. I put x or a variable on the bottom because that's what I'm looking for. And then for my percentage, 488 is 30%, so I put that on top. And then below it, I need to put what percents are out of, which are 100. So I have 488 over x equals 30 out of 100. So step 1, and I can erase the stuff below it. Step 1, I'm going to go ahead and cross multiply. It's 30 times x equals 488 times 100. Step 2, 30 times x equals 48,800, because I multiplied 488 times 100. And then my last step, step 3, before I get my answer, I need to divide both sides by the number in front of the variable. So 30 divided by 30 cancels out. I'm doing 48,800 divided by 30. And when I go ahead and I do that, I'm going to get x equals 1,626 decimal 6 repeating. So that's when I divide it, I'd get that answer. So 488 is 30% of 1,626 and 6/10 repeating. So I'm going to go ahead and box in my answer, and that's what I get for the second problem.